Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I know I need a shave, but alright, I kinda went out and been looking for getting a new project because the only project I have is just the old Subaru Legacy. Well, I mean, I have other projects. I have the '06 Land Rover LR3, which has the 4.0 V6 that I am in the process of trying to find a supercharger from an old Thunderbird. I want to put a supercharger on it and see, just for the hell of it, kind of see if I can get like the same power feeling that you would have in like the 4.4 V8. Um, then I've always had all the spare parts from the MR2 from when I had it. I have two spare motors. I have the 5S motor, and I got the crank and everything. And I was going to build that up and put in that 96 95 Toyota Camry, put a Celica manual transmission in it, and I wanted to make it a sleeper and just for the hell of it, have some fun with it. But as anybody knows that has had any 3S GTs, ECUs by themselves are expensive. Parts in general, they're just harder to find. You can find them, but you're going to spend twice as much. So I went out on a limb. I'm one of the type of people that I will say I never had liked Hondas. Well, I mean, I do like Hondas, but I've never been the type to build one. So I figured I'd give that a change, and I bought a '98 Honda Civic 4-door shitbox. That's the name of the car, is the shitbox, and it already had it has a D16 Y7, I think, with a reground cam in it, a massive ass GT35 turbo for some fucking reason. Uh, the guy who built it, or the idiot who built it, didn't torque the rod bolts, and since he did, the one came loose, and the other side just fucking snapped off. Uh, Here you go. I got the. You can see where it completely broke the side of the piston. It bent the shit out of this, and it's one of those cheap ass max heating rods. But I will say, I've actually seen people make 500 horsepower easy with those rods, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it back together the same way. I was gonna do a video of me tearing the motor down and everything, but just didn't. I kind of got sidetracked on that, so I forgot to record the video. But I got the head right here. It has the. It's pretty much, that's what I'm calling the shitbox build. It is literally the cheapest, cheapest build ever. 3-port. I mean, yeah. Here's a 3-port mass air map sensor. Uh, Here's the head. The You can't really see the cam like that, but okay. But has some cheap ass Imusa 550 injectors. They're 550 or 750s. I don't remember. They're some cheap ass ones, and you can see this contraption where they fucking welded the fucking fuel pressure regulator to the rail. I mean, if anything, if you wanted to add one to it, just fucking drill out that damn that punch right there. Drill that out, open it up, put a fucking -6 line in there. You can find a -6 fucking damn tap. Just tap it and get this too. All right, they told me it actually had a good clutch in there. It had the competition clutches clutch in there. And they said it wouldn't fit, that it was too big and it was rubbing the fucking bell housing. I couldn't figure that out. So whenever I pulled it out, this is the flywheel. I just kind of set everything right here, just in the transmission, so it didn't get greasy. Alright, you see that's the competition clutch. I mean, it's just sitting in there, but the comp clutch, their pressure plate, that's some shitty ass, probably stock flywheel. Um, and here is the knockoff. This is, I'm guessing, probably one of those eBay fucking clutches. And it looks like they got oil on it or something, because that's what gave it that dye color to it. I mean, the surface hasn't even been worn in yet, because they literally put it together, and the boy turned the boost up fucking sky high. He says he turned it up. He thought he could put it to 30 psi, just drive it and put it 30 psi and be able to beat the shit out of it and it hold up. Well, if you don't tighten the fucking bolts on the rods, torque them down. Torque everything down. Go buy a cheap $20 torque wrench from Harbor Freight, or go buy a fucking $40 one from your local hardware or Vans, AutoZone. I couldn't figure that out why they wouldn't torque that. Well, here's the rod cap. I know you can see it, where here's the alignment pin. I mean, all else, I mean, it looked fine, except for where it's all ate up. So I'm gonna buy another cheap set of, they're what, like $100, $150, maybe $200 pistons. The rods are about the same. I'm gonna use that competition clutch. I've checked it. I've looked at it thoroughly. I've measured it on the transmission. I've bolted it back up to the block, and I literally have found no reason why it will not work. I literally checked every measurement. I got my micrometer out and I measured the difference from it to the one that was in there. They both work. And I'm not much of a Honda person, so I have no clue what transmission is, but it is. It isn't a mechanical cable one. It does have the LSD modifier clips inside there on the wedge in between spider gears to kind of make it a half-ass LSD. Some cheap ass spark plug wires. Yeah, stock throttle body. So I'm gonna put a bigger throttle body on there. I'm gonna put a bigger fuel injectors in there. Well, I don't know. I might leave those fuel injectors, but I want to do it where I can get E85. I want this thing to be capable to run E85. It is on Honda OBD2 to OBD2A or OBD2 to OBD1A or whatever the hell, something like that. Chipped ECU. And here is the block. Hold on. Use the strap just to kind of have something to grab onto. But has probably another cheap eBay block guard, as you can see. It does have a glow shift oil sandwich plate. And we'll go walk out there and we'll go take a look at the car. I'm in the shop right now, so let me open up the bay. So just remember, this is called the shitbox build. Alright, you can probably see it. See the massive, ugly ass fucking fart can on the back of it. All the fuckboy stickers on there. Dynamax exhaust. I don't think it's a Dynamax my ass. I think it's a damn eBay ass. Oh yeah, I forgot it rained. Oh well, who cares? It's the shitbox. You see the cheap ass gauges over there? They mounted them in the dash. I mean, yeah, people do that all the time, but why? Why would you mount them into the fucking? I'm alright, but sorry, I'm trying to get the hood open. Probably a cheap ass, half-ass wannabe eBay blow-off valve. I don't know, I never really paid attention to it. It's probably one of like the Turbo XS maybe or something like that. Bad thing is I got forged blow-off valve on the Subaru. But you can see I do like, I guess this was an actual eBay intercoil kit. I do like the texture on the intercoil piping where it's kind of like a black hammered finish. You can already see it has the gray paint or the gold paint motor mount. The motor was painted gold, valve cover painted gold. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat, but ate food, went on the wrong side. But there's the Land Rover, and here's the Camry. I'm pretty sure I've showed the Camry before. It's literally full of 3S GTE parts. There's 3S GTE Gen 2 block. There's the head. There's another block. So, I mean, I think that would actually be kind of cool because who the hell is going to take a damn older Camry and put a turbo on it? Nobody. But I did add a new addition. I bought this Lotus TIG welder. It's not a bad TIG welder actually. It's pretty decent, and I'll be the first to say that when it comes to TIG welding, I can get it to stick, I can get it to hold, but I can't guarantee it past an X-ray. You can see this right here. See, I mean, I can get it to look decent. This right here was, I turned it up too much, had too much heat to it. I didn't finish welding it. It was just, this was just the first test piece, just trying to get the machine dialed in. But here you go, this massive ass GT freaking 35 turbo. Because here is just a regular TD04 versus this. And that's the anti-surge bullshit, which I've never seen make a difference. I would rather stick with my GT 3076 on the Subaru. And any of y'all that are Subaru people, what blow-off valves are y'all running? Because I am recirculating mine back into the intake. I don't mind it. And I actually got an exhaust dump right now from the wastegate, but I want to weld that back into the exhaust. I do have a full 3-inch titanium exhaust on the car, on the Subaru. I don't know, to me, if you're not making at least 1,000 horsepower, there's no need to have a damn exhaust dump off your damn wastegate. It just doesn't sound good. Others might say that I'm wrong, but I don't know, I enjoy it. I enjoy the sound of it, but it's not something you should have on something that doesn't make that much power. I mean, my Subaru, yeah, it's 500 horsepower. It's a fun daily. I can drive it, beat the shit out every day, no issues. But it just, I don't like hearing it sound like a damn tractor opening up their damn exhaust right beside me while I'm driving. Other than that, no, please like, comment, subscribe. I've only got very few followers, so whatever, the few followers I do have, I appreciate y'all. I do want to try to make this channel grow. I keep saying on for some damn reason, but I have a couple of projects lined up. I'll probably have a couple of TIG welding videos, me really learning more how to TIG weld. I bought this Lotus welder, and it's something for me to try, but I did buy I don't remember the name of it, but it's a it looks a lot nicer. It's a lot more expensive take water, but we'll get onto that. And then for my wife's car, we bought her a 2016 Subaru Outback. I bought, I'm not gonna say it, but I bought two things for it. First is definitely gonna help with the appearance of it, and the second is gonna help out with just the fun aspect of it. I'll give you a quick glimpse of. You can kind of see. I don't want to show you the full thing. The what you see in the background is gonna be refinished. Those wheels are nice little. I paid $100 for them. I ain't gonna lie. I paid $100 for a set of 19-inch wheels, and I'm gonna clean them up. I'm gonna polish the lip on them, and I'm gonna repaint the centers of them black. And they're gonna go in my wife's car, and then we're gonna do the 2-inch lift kit on it, and go from there about what size tire we can fit with the 19. She has stock 18s on there, but I want to be something that's a realistic size that I can get tires for anytime. Like, so if we're out in the woods somewhere and get a flat, I don't want to have to worry about searching to find that tire size. I want to find something that I can find, like maybe off of a stock vehicle, but I am putting new tires. I'm not putting used. It's just pointless to put a used tire on, because you put a used tire on, what's going to get you 6 months before you need to buy another set? Why not spend a couple $100 more, buy a new set that will last you a couple years? Alright, but enough from my ranting. I appreciate y'all, and anytime, please share my post, share the video, and there'll be plenty of it for when I get this Honda done. I'm going to order the parts tonight, spend maybe $1,000 on it. I'm not rich by no means, so, but I will spend the money on that to kind of have fun with it on the channel. And I still need to do videos of the Subaru, like, but I haven't had to do anything to the car. I did do the bigger turbo, and that, yeah, I should have done a video. On, but I will be flat out. I did the turbo on this thing 4 times. 4 times, not even joking. 4 times. I couldn't never get it to line up right. It was supposed to. It's I don't remember. He got the guy I bought the car from. He bought the turbo brand new. It's supposed to be a direct bolt-on GT 3076 ball bearing turbo, and every time it's like I ended up with clearance issues where it would not clear the block. This does have the Tomei unequal length headers, and I was thinking, well, maybe I'm supposed to have a spacer or something, and it just never would fit right. And then finally, started tinkering with it, started messing with it, and then I realized if I turned I guess it'd be like the mid pipe from where the headers come up to the where the turbo bolts onto. Realized, well, if I turn that a little bit, I actually gained the little bit of clearance that I needed to actually bolt it on with the you probably can't see it, with the little adapter flange that kind of like reduces the inlet of it down to fit the piping on there. Sorry, that was a weird noise outside, but that's enough of that. I appreciate it. Once again, thank you for watching. I'm gonna post this one up tonight, and just let me know how y'all if y'all like it. If y'all want to see this Honda get built, appreciate it.